Hello and welcome to Dartmoor Stomps, and today we are in my hometown of Okehampton. And that was a little bit of footage of the Wetherspoons. This is where we're going to start this walk, and we are heading up towards the post office, basically making our way to the park, Simmons Park. You can't miss it. You go up this road and just keep walking until you get to the gates. It's absolutely heaving around here today. So we're going in here into the park. Basically, this is the first really hot day for quite a while, so everybody's out. Right, found some peace and quiet. So that was a little manic 5 minutes making my way up to Simmons Park. So first bit is from the White Hart Hotel, go up George Street, past Peel House, old police station, blah 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 blah, go through the entrance to Simmons Park, along the East Ockman River, go past the Lodge building, the Sydney Simmons Memorial Stones, Swiss Chalet and small ornamental gardens. Yeah, we got all of that down here. It's funny that this is the one that's local to me. And you might notice it's taken me about 3-4 weeks to get around to doing it. We've had a lot on, various stuff. But yeah, very glad to be back out. And what a day to do this. So if you're counting, this is actually the third Okehampton stomp that I've done. Obviously the original Okehampton stomp, and then I did another one. Because this kind of doesn't take into account sort of quite a major walk that's here, but it's a lovely walk nonetheless. Oh, we're getting to nice stuff. Let me turn you around. The ornamental gardens. Oh look, we love a bit of gunnery. Oh yeah. That's the Swiss Chalet. I don't know if it is actually Swiss, but it looks it. A little water feature. Very nice. It does come alive this time of year here. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a lovely building. I knew a guy who used to live there. He hated it. So it looks lovely, but it's cold and damp all year round. You can kind of see why it's sort of in shadow most of the time. Right, we are making our way right the way through Simmons Park. Oh, do you know, there was loads of crocuses and stuff here not very long ago. It's kind of past that now. But what there is a lovely smell of garlic. I was getting that the other day, wasn't it? The other week. When I was up at, was that Chagford? Can't remember. So it's, what is it now? June 17th, 18th, something like that. So yeah, a little bit further on in the year. Okay, we got a little bridge here. We are crossing this bridge. Oh, it's looking very picturesque. Yeah, I say everybody's out at the minute. It might look at that, it's beautiful. It might look idyllic at the moment, but we've had some terrible weather. It's only this past couple of days it's broken, and it's, summer's decided to show its face again. So we're crossing this bridge. Let's get some bridge action. Lovely. Side. Beautiful. And then just across the bridge we are turning immediately right. Fly. To go through the meadow. Oh, we got these blue butterflies. A butterfly down there, not a blue one, but a butterfly nonetheless. So let's go immediately right to continue through Platt Meadow along the riverside path, but now with the river on your right. The path goes around the Okehampton College sports ground. Ignore a bridge on the right and continue to a second bridge in the corner of the grounds. Cross the bridge and turn right. So we are heading, that's Ball Hill area. There's another little walk you can do up here, which is when you do actually cross this little bridge, Pig Bridge or something I think it's called, for a smaller circular walk, but quite a steep hill. That's remind me, we haven't done the stats. I can hear you screaming at your screen right now. So the basics: 3 miles or 4 miles. Gradient fairly level, easy, 1.5 or 2 hours. Good surfaces, partly tarmac. Yeah, parking. Parking's a bit of a weird one in Okehampton. What do you call it? Mill Road car park. You can park there, I suppose. In fact, that would be the place to go, really, because you're going to need a couple of hours to do this. And there's some supermarket car parks, but I'm not sure I'd chance that, to be honest. I've heard some tales about that. Anyway, look at this. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Oh, there's a pigeon. Healing, new beginnings, strength and courage, rediscovery, poetic inspiration, love. Just a wooden monument to nice things, maybe, or inspirational things. So there's the first bridge I was talking about. You don't want to go over there. You want to carry on. We're playing rugby or something. We're basically heading right down to that corner of the field, which, do you know what, I am going to do on the grass rather than go through in the woods bit, purely because it's nicer. It's proper hot. I haven't got any sun cream on. I don't mind. I've been reading up some crazy stuff about sun cream. Apparently they found out it's responsible for the destruction of the Great Barrier Reef. Because during the COVID bit, when there was no bathers, it started to grow back. That's quite mad. It's proper idyllic down here when you get a nice day like this. Gorgeous. The first part of the walk is through Symonds Park. Sidney Symonds was born locally, and having made his fortune with his carpet cleaning business, remembered the town of his upbringing. In 1905 he bought the land beside the East Ockman River and landscaped it with ornamental fountains and waterfalls and a Swiss-style chalet. He gave the area to the town, now equipped with a splendid children's play park and other facilities, and that is why it's called Symonds Park. We follow the river to Fatherford's Three Bridges. The timber bridge we walk over was named after 12-year-old Charlotte Sanders. Oh, we'll get to that in a bit. So this is Kempley Bridge. There we go. A little bit of bridge action, not much to see. It's a babble in a brook. Babble in, bubble in. We're turning up to the right. And then, up here. Oh, they got a new sign. Ball Hill footpath. Please close the gate. You don't really need to use the gate. Oh. So that saves that particular chore. Ball Hill. This has been cleaned recently. You can actually make out there's a awesome cart and a, well, looks like a fireman on it. Anyway, rather pretty little scene there. Yeah, Ball Hill Woodland Park. You can freeze that and read it. I think probably that's been done since I did this last time. We have a local charity thing called the OUC, or Okehampton United Charities, and I think they've bought all this. Well, they've certainly spent a lot of money doing it up, fixing walls and bits and pieces like that. So yeah, like I say, I'm not sure whether that was done last time I was down here. Those trees look a bit weird. Ooh. God, it's midgy down here. And a little bit boggy, but not very. Like I say, we've had some horrendous weather. However, yesterday and today have been proper handsome. And it's nice to see some foxgloves. They've showing their faces now. Beautiful. We like a bit of that. And where Gemma lives, you've actually got white foxgloves this year, which is interesting. I've not seen them, and this is like, not, they're in the wild, they're just in the hedge, not cultivated, unless they've escaped maybe from some genetic programming lab being run by the bovine terrorists. I suppose that's a possibility. Anyway, they're very lovely, so we'll just enjoy them for now and not think too much about the possible consequences. Now we're a bit boggy, so I'm going to go down around the edge. Yuck. Got trainers on today. Didn't think I'd need my boots. Just skirt around the outside. Around the outside. Okay, it's starting to go uphill. Ball Hill, maybe this is Ball Hill. Okay, it's levelled off. This looks very civilised now with the railings here. And now we're going down. What goes up must go down. And we're opening out a little bit. It was along here I found some chanterelles once. I did a little mushroom video. They were just along here on the side. The river down there. Up through the trees. Beautiful. Right, so we're going through here and turning right, and we are going to get to Charlotte's Bridge. A simple flippy flap arrangement on the latch thing. Alright. Okay, so we're going on the lane, turn right, pass under a stone railway viaduct, so it's a railway viaduct. Cross the river on the timber bridge known as Charlotte's Bridge. If you wish, you can extend the walk by following an easy path upstream before retracing your steps. Now, I'm fairly sure I did that on my Okehampton Walk 2, so you can look for that on my main channel, not the Stomps channel, the main channel, and have a look at that. In memory of Charlotte Saunders, Charlotte's Bridge. And that up there is the A30. Bridge action down that side as well. So that railway bridge, I guess, well, I guess it is used, isn't it? Yeah, where's the train station? It's that side, so yeah. So yeah, you can go up there over these steps thingies for a rather nice walk, and eventually you can go all the way up to Belstone, which is rather nice. Well, we're heading down this way. Otherwise, turn right here, go back under the viaduct. Oh, there's a train. There we go. Back under the viaduct and through a gate. So back under here. Past the river. So this is Tramlines Bridleway. Very lovely. You can stop for a quick game of basketball. Look. And when you're done with that, you can buy some eggs. We got some chickens. Hello, madam. I'm guessing it's their eggs. Okay. So, tram lines. Path veers to the left, continues along the top of the meadow with the river below. Interesting. Continue along this good track through 2 gates. So yeah, we're going all the way up to the end of this. Beautiful. We follow the road to Fatherford's Three Bridges. The timber bridge we walk over was named after 12-year-old Charlotte Saunders, sadly drowned trying to cross the river in 2001. The concrete bridge carries the A30. Yeah, and then we've got the station. I was just looking to see if there's any mention of this being called Tramlines. It doesn't seem to be, but this is called Tramlines, this good track, which is going to take us right up to basically the bottom of Okehampton station. It's very popular along here, place to walk and, you know, bring your dogs and all that. And absolutely no bovine terrorists. Getting hot. How am I looking? I'm looking on the screen. Yeah, it's starting to look a bit pink. That's all right. Nice. Look at this. It's opened right out. Utterly beautiful. This is just well, I've said it before. When I first moved to Okehampton, and you find that this is all here. They really do keep it a secret. Although I think, was it 10 years has passed since the first Stomps? And Okehampton has, in that time, it's very much up and coming. And I think it's up and came. Not interesting to a lot of you, but certainly when we moved to Okehampton, it was not considered a, shall we say, a desirable location. And so to arrive and to find all of this, Simmons Park and all of this just here, it's like, wow, what a place. Amazing. Tweeting birds, majestic foxgloves, and the rumble of the A30 in the background. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. Okay, modern gate. There's not much in the way of views along here. It's just well, it's the old tram lines. I guess there used to be a tram that went through here. Certainly has the feel of that. Or an old railway or something. Don't know where the tram would go. Bottom of the moor, I suppose. To the river. Ah, let's piece this together. Back along. Now, this might be total nonsense. Back along. Trains needed water. There's a river down there. So maybe they used to tram the water from the river up to the station, maybe. I'm going to say that's true. Kind of fits in with the name as well. One more gate. Oh, very new gate. Look at this. Oh, almost effortless. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. So I've been walking for a little while now, up through tram lines. Like I say, there's not much to see through there. Particularly this time of year, because all the trees mean you don't get a view. Otherwise you might be able to have a view, across the town there. Across the school. Oh, look at these. Particularly deep pink foxgloves. Interesting. What's going on with the foxgloves? Don't know. Right, so we can't go up there. Yeah, take some steps on your left up to Okehampton station. You can't. The tome is showing its age. Not allowed up there. But it don't matter. We just carry on a little bit. So we want to get to the road and turn left. It says no parking at any time. Never ever. We got some parking Stasi up here. Seen lots of complaints about it. I don't want to get too political on this channel though. But yeah. Gotta watch yourself. That's all I'll say. Watch yourself. There's a lovely station. Used to go that way too, to Meldon. Or possibly the North Pole, depending on the time of year. Do you know what? I'm going to get a snack and a drink. I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's a rather nice little snack and a drink at the station. Cafe there, the... I'm not sure how you pronounce this. Bullied Buffet? It's a word I have not seen before. In any other context, anyway. I guess it's something to do with trains. I don't know. Answers in the comments. Right, so we're heading back down the hill now. Oh, by the way, just before I carry on, I had my first ever cherry tango sugar-free. Oh, it's banging. Banging. Gonna have that again. Anyway, enough of that. Down the hill, out the station, and we're basically going straight across the street. Down the hill is basically Okehampton. So if you're feeling a bit tired and you think, do you know what, I've had enough, you could go down the hill there and end up back where we started, basically. But we are going straight across here because we're heroes, and we are going to do the whole thing, and we are following this sign for the Granite Way up here. I must admit I needed that. I was flagging a bit. I have basically come out before lunch. That was a bit foolish, but there we go. I had a date slice, which was not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting like a flapjack with dates in it, but it was more like crumble topping. Did the trick. And not too sweet, which was nice. Well, that's interesting. Someone's put a sign up there that says 20. I didn't think this was an actual road. How can it have a speed limit if it's not an actual road? Cross another road at the end and take the footpath through a gate almost directly opposite. So there's going to be a gate almost directly opposite. Up there? I guess. I'm fairly sure it means down here. There's no gate anymore. There's the remnants of a gate, look. A little kissing gate thing. But it says public footpath, so we'll go down here. Oh, I wish I'd put my trousers on. Ugh. If I don't get any icky tickies. It says ignore a side road and carry on to meet another road. Hopefully that'll make sense in a minute. Oh my word. Right. Catastrophe has struck. I think we need to go around. Oh, blimey. Yes, this is obviously a well-worn kind of workaround. Whew. And back to the path. Blimey, look at that. I wonder if that's that tree with the hole in the middle. There was a mystery tree down here, wasn't there, with a hole in the middle. The first time I did the walk, it was very bizarre. I wonder if it was that one. Right. Oh. Ignore a side turning and carry on to meet another road. Okay, well that's a side turning. I'm going to carry on down here. Okay, here we are at a road. Oh, there's a little bench there. I don't think it would withstand much sitting on. Walking along this road for 100 metres, turn sharp right down a footpath, sign for the castle. 100 metres, right, okay. Right, there's a... Well, it looks like it might be a... It's got to be this, isn't it? I think on the basis that might have been about 100 metres, we'll go down here. There is no sign saying castle. But we will see how we go. If it's wrong, it's not going to be far wrong. It does say you'll be able to see the ruins of the castle through the trees at this point, and actually I don't think you'd be able to, because there are a lot of trees in the way, but I can kind of make out a little bit of masonry, so I think we're on the right track. Continue to that. Ignore any side paths. Okay, to reach a footbridge. Right, I'm saying that, but I've got to go and look at this. I've forgotten about this. This looks like it's been beefed up. Oh, it totally has. Look at that. Can you make that out? It's like a spirally thing. Very cool. Whoever's done that. Anyways, oh, a worthy diversion, but a diversion nonetheless. Carrying on down. Okay. Ooh. Beautiful. A very lovely spot. Right, we're just heading for this footbridge. Oh, this is Old Town Park. So I've never called it that, I don't think. That said, I don't remember calling it anything, but there we go. Interesting. Alright, cross the bridge. And we've got some decent bridge action here. Look at that. Lovely. And this side. Beautiful. Okay. Now there's a stile there, car park there. We're going to just walk down here. One, it will give us access to another little outlook, so we can admire the midges, which I think might be biting me. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to go through this gate. And now we're going to turn left to the castle. Now I don't want to say too much, but there's the castle up there. I'll have a little wander up here. I heard that the castle is now closed. Like, closed. Yeah. Pre-booked only. So there we go, Okehampton Castle. Can no longer go in. I think we now turn around and head back down there. Let's just check the tome. Yeah, retrace your steps and recross the timber bridge. So once a year we have Bluebell Sunday. Now historically Bluebell Sunday was a day that essentially everybody could get free access to the castle. It's a thing they did for the town. I wonder, does that still happen? I guess it's got to, surely. Because if they had to do it before, they probably still have to do it, don't they? Whoever they is, English Heritage, I think. We're going to retrace our steps, but not quite. Just to make it a bit interesting. We're going to go through the car park. I think it's down in the corner. And we've got a Harry style. There we go. Now we're back here, back over the bridge. And this time we're hanging a left over this bridge. Is it a bridge? Well, it kind of is a bridge. A very, very shallow bridge. Okay, through here. Okay, coming out of the dark bit. Ooh. Victorian water supply, water pumps from the workhouse and a local farm. Okay. Past the old workhouse site, now sheltered accommodation. I guess this is that. The old workhouse. And now we are looking for an interesting information board. That's very lovely down here. Peaceful. I think I can see the very interesting information board from here. Okay, if I hold that there, you can pause and have a read. Harsh conditions, Okehampton Workhouse. Workhouse cell door. I guess that's that. They were very little people back then. So now we are just heading up this road, and that will take us, oh look at this willow, beautiful, will take us back to town. seems like a good moment to say, if you've enjoyed this walk, please share, like, subscribe, tell your mum, spread the word, and all that jazz. It's been very lovely, but it's been hot. It's been very hot, but that's all right. I'm going to have a couple of hours now in the cool shade, editing this malarkey, and then uploading for your enjoyment. Cool, look at this. Got allotments with some rather lovely flowers growing. So hopefully the next one won't be so long in coming, but we'll see. I am definitely ready for my lunch. So on that bombshell, I shall see you all next time. Cheers!